Hello and welcome to this latest Lukozer retro game review, and one day I will be able to do that introduction without having to clear my throat halfway through the fucking thing. So for this game we've chosen Psycho Soldier. I really am a glutton for punishment sometimes. This came out in 1987, was released by Imagine Software, which was a subsidiary label, so to speak, of Ocean. Or at least it certainly was by this time. In fact, it had been for a few years, but it wasn't to begin with. Now it's an arcade conversion, although I've never seen the arcade version at all in my life. I also believe it was a sequel to Athena, which again, I had never seen the arcade original in my life. I had both of them for the Commodore 64 back in the day. Yeah. Now it does rather give you a bad feeling about the atmos, shall we say, of the game, that the title screen is completely silent. So let's just jump straight into the game, shall we? Here we go. Now initially you're controlling this fuck it, I couldn't have got to a worse start if I tried. You are initially controlling this the UFO thing, and now you've stepped out of it. You're this woman who I assume is the Psycho Soldier in general. So you're wandering along these various platforms. To change platform you simply push up or down, and you're shooting these enemy things that come along. By destroying those like brick wall parts you get some bonus or other. This gives me extra energy. That gives me an extra one of those ball things, though I've no idea what they do. That takes them away though, so I don't want that. So does that one, so again we don't want that. And the general premise of the game is, I say, as basic a shoot 'em up as I think you can get. So these ball things, I see, there you go, I just released one and then couldn't find the fucking fire button, so that was a good idea. Right, now there are gaps in the platforms, so these enemies will now fall through them. So I've now picked up two more of those ball things, whatever they do. But yeah, quite where, what the actual aim of the game is, apart from getting from one end of the level to the other. Apart from that, I have no idea what you're really meant to be doing here. When you do get to the end of the level, you basically have to try and knock down this huge great building. Don't want that. Okay, I'm sure I fired and it just went straight through it. Well, I'll take that. That transforms me into some sort of giant, whatever that fucking thing is. Ah, shit, and now I've lost it. That effort's given me, looks like a whole load of energy there. Now here's the part where I now have to try and destroy this building. Although how the fuck I'm meant to do it, is anyone's guess. Yeah, there you go. So that's the end of that go, actually. Alright, we'll try it again. I mean, it's, you know, it does have something going for it. I think the music is okay. The graphics are reasonable, if monumentally uninspiring. In fact, monumentally uninspiring is a pretty good description of the game. It's a bit of a nothing. And basically wandering around 4 rather boring platforms. No skill is required as far as moving between platforms. You just push up and down and you go to them. Destroying the or shooting rather the various bad guys isn't particularly difficult. Especially when you can avoid them so easily just by doing that, you know, just by pushing up. So yeah, you can actually spend a lot of your time just walking around doing very little indeed. But I figure I may as well, you know, try and do something. So let's I've picked up plenty of these ball things, whatever they do. I still haven't entirely figured out what they do. I think I'm about to croak it. Okay. Oh, only just got away with that. And that. So now we're back to the area where there are holes in the floor. Alright, so I've picked up 4 balls now. And more energy. I believe once you have maximum energy, it gives you some kind of bonus. Although I'm fucked if I know what it is. Okay, well I've lost some of it now. I've picked up that duff, well whatever that duff thing is. I'll pick that up. Alright, so now I've changed it to the giant bird. That means that destroying the building at the end of the level is now a hell of a lot easier. And in fact doing everything in the game is now a hell of a lot easier now that I'm flying around in this thing. And here we go, so the building that you have to destroy is there, and because I've got that thing I can do it no problem. So on to level 2, and it's pretty much more of the same. But when I say pretty much, I mean exactly more of the same, except I don't seem to be able to move. Alright, well that was fucking irritating. It looks like there are various other brick walls now that I can't actually see, so alright, that's going to take out some of my energy. There's nothing there. So. Yeah, I think as far as dull and insipid arcade games go, this is probably the prize-winning example. And quite how or why you end up, you know, in this sort of situation where you're just wandering around 4 completely parallel platforms that have almost no variation at all. Well, I've no idea how that happens, but I've also got no idea as to why you'd even want to. Again, I seem to have got... okay. I've got no real idea as to where I can move now. There seem to be a lot of dead ends that are invisible. see if I can use some of these ball things, because I think we're collecting an awful lot of them and I don't know what the hell they do. Ah, you cunt. Right, let's try that again. Oops. Right, so we got rid of that one, and that one, and that one. So is that all it does? It's just get rid of more enemies. I've got another one back, now we've got another 4 back. Right, well I don't want that. Looks like I may have no choice, but I do want that. Okay. Let's see if we can do a bit more destruction like I did in the first one. Clearly not. Obviously I've run out of something. Must have been running out of energy. Right, now how the fucking hell am I supposed to do this? Because I've got to now try and destroy this bloody building while also make sure that none of these bastards around me ah, you tosser. Whoa. Okay. Well, I seem to be a bit stuck here actually. I can't move. There we go. Does that mean I have to shoot that bastard thing? Right, well, firing with balls at him doesn't seem to do anything. Ah, you toss. Oh, well, I can't move down while I'm there, so there we go. And believe it or not, this is the furthest I've ever got in this game. Even though I used to have it back in the day, so I don't know, maybe this is, well, I know, I'm only like vaguely sure of what I'm even meant to be doing here. Does that mean I, no. So old Miss Psycho Soldier still isn't actually doing very much. Firing the balls is, yeah, right, so I've run out of balls. Well, firing at it don't seem to be doing an awful lot. Looks a bit close. Can't destroy any of the bits behind me now. This is getting a bit tedious, this. Put it mildly. I've definitely run out of balls, so yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do that. So there you go, that was Psycho Soldier. What a fucking, oh, I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, what the fucking hell is that all about? And I remember thinking at the time, although I did have it in the day, I got it because I found it on sale for about 99p or something. Um, yeah, it's quite staggering in how utterly ridiculous and utterly pointless it really is. It's just, it's an absolute nothing. Um, so I'll give it 2 out of 10 because I don't mind the music, what little there is, and I guess okay, you get to shoot things even though they are, well, it's ridiculously easy for the most part, so it can consider itself doing well, getting 2 out of 10, I think. So there you go, that's that one. See you at the next one.